Hello, welcome. We are so glad to have you with us here for our Music of Midwinter live stream. We are Windborne. This is Will, Lauren, Lynn. I'm Jeremy, and we're just really delighted to be here with you. Today, we're on a midwinter tour. It's snowing outside. We're here in Goshen at Lynn and Will's house.
Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts, and feeling the winter season and coziness. And we hope that you are too. We're going to be singing a bunch of different songs from that tour, many off of our album, To Warm the Winter Hearth. And we're going to kick things off with one of our favorites, which is a feasting song, a quite old feasting song that comes from the UK, the Boar's Head Carol. And we know many of you know it, have heard it on the album, and we hope that you sing along with us. So.
And there's a lot of songs that have lyrics printed in the PDF program. If you didn't get that in your email, there's a link in the description of this video so you can download that and follow along. Boar's Head Carol.
The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked with bays and rosemary. And I pray you, my masters, be merry, quod esti sin convivio. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. The boar's head, as I understand, is the rarest dish in all the land, which thus bedecked with a gay garland, let us servire cantico. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. A boar it is, a sovereign beast, acceptable at every feast. So let this boar be to most and least ad omnis delectatio. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Our steward hath provided this in honor of the King of Bliss, which on this day to be served is in reginentia trio. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino. Caput apride ferores laudes Domino.
Yes, as Jeremy said, welcome one and all. We are Windborne. We're so happy that you've let us into your everyone's living room to celebrate the winter, to celebrate the midwinter, to focus on warmth, to focus on marking the turning of the seasons as it is heavily snowing here in western Massachusetts, and just to celebrate this wonderful season of the solstice, which is coming up so soon.
We're really excited to share with you many of the songs and traditions that we grew up with. You know, we were all raised in the folk music and dance communities of New England, doing all the, the usual holiday activities like sword dancing and mummers plays and singing songs about giant rams and tiny wrens and the holly and the ivy, the normal things. And it really wasn't until later on that I at least realized that this was kind of different than what was happening in my friends' households, present company not included. But these are traditions that we love and continue to cultivate in our lives today. And one thing that they really all have in common is bringing people together at this darkest time of the year.
And in this darkest time of the year, one of the traditions that we really love is wassailing. Wassailing is going door to door. It's a little bit like caroling, offering a blessing on the house and its inhabitants, offering drink and good cheer. Wassail takes its name from a toast. It means, wassail means be in good health, but it's also a drink. We rewrote an old American tune, adding new words to basically be about the process of making wassail, a recipe in song, if you will. And we'd love for you to sing along, as with many of these songs. So please do that. You can let us know that you're doing that in the chat. Also in the chat, we're interested in also the connections that you're making with people there. We can see you. We're watching all of your names scroll by if you say something. So let people know where you are. Say hi to your friends. Say hi to your family. We know that there's a bunch of friends and families and communities all watching together. So as we sing this all together and renew those bonds of friendship, just like as if we're visiting houses while we're wassailing. This is the Wassail Bowl.
First we pour into the bowl a cup of last year's mead, for now's the time to make wassail and bless the root and seed. And bless the root and seed as those who come before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door.
The seeding that goes in the bowl, it tastes the nut brown ale. For now's the time to make wassail and travel hill and dale.
And travel hill and dale as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. Third we toss into the bowl some nutmeg, clove and spice, for now's the time to make wassail to ward off snow and ice. To ward off snow and ice as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door.
Next we put into the bowl a splash of cider sweet. For now's the time to make wassail and good cheer for to greet.
What news for to greet as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. Next we pour into the bowl a cut of ginger root, for now's the time to make wassail and bid the cows to fruit. And bid the bows to fruit as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. Then we add into the bowl the apple bright and red, for now's the time to make wassail, the good cheer for to spread, the good cheer for to spread as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. And now to warm our wassail bowl, we'll stick in a red hot bread. Our jolly wassail now is made to bless the fertile land, to bless the fertile land as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. Then into the bubbling pot we dip the buttered toast, and nestle these among the trees, a blessing for our host, a blessing for our host as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. The last thing that goes in the bowl, it is the ladle bright, to pour for neighbors and for friends, to last us all the night, to last us all the night as those who've gone before us. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door. Toast the trees and if you please we'll wassail at your door.
Wassail!
Wassail! I was thinking as we were singing that, particularly the verse about wassailing neighbors and friends, seeing some people in the chat who are neighbors of Lynn and Will where we are now. I know that Lynn and Will have a tradition of wassailing neighbors and trees, and they're in this neck of the woods, and also seeing folks from as far flung as the US West Coast and Britain. I know there's some people from Australia who are tuning in. So thank you all so much for being here. It's really, really a delight to share all of these traditions and music with you. And the next song that we'll do is not actually a song that we grew up with, but it's one that comes from the ancient tradition of celebrating Kalėda in Lithuania, which is a tradition that's somewhat similar to wassailing. People would take to the street with a song, asking for beer and bread and making a circuit of the village. And the song is called Eisem Berne Kalėdaut, and it says, "Let's go, everyone. You who are quick, shoo away the dogs. You who are strong, carry the sacks. You who are brave, ask for bread." And then the second half of the song is a description of what everyone is drinking. It says that the girls are drinking sweet mead, the women are drinking beer, the men are drinking spirits, and the lads are drinking tar. So I don't know how you get that down, but Eisem Berne Kalėdaut.
You can let us know what you're drinking.
Yeah, I'm drinking tea. Eisem Berne Kalėdaut,
Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Eisem mergos Kalėdaut, Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Eisem visi Kalėdaut, Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda.
Katrie graitį šunių vaikyt
Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda.
Katrie stiprus termui nešit
Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Katrie drąsus duonos prašyt Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Garja mergos salonėdų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Vaterukės alugarė Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Ovirjarė arjalkėlė Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Ovenjalės valagerė Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Eisem Berne Kalėdaut, Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Eisem mergos Kalėdaut, Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Eisem visi Kalėdaut, Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda, žal, žalmuo požiūrėgėjų Kalėda. Kalėda.
Woo!
That is very fun to sing.
Sure is. So, of course, we just had Thanksgiving yesterday, those of us in the States, and we're moving into this season of all kinds of feasting, all kinds of celebrating, various traditions and gatherings. And as we feast and as we indulge in all of this joy, we also have to remember that this is a time of year that's also really, really hard for a lot of people in our community. And this next song is a bridge between our Midwinter repertoire and some of the songs that we in Windborne sing year-round that deal with some of these issues of social inequality. It's an old English carol called Time to Remember the Poor, and it's an evocative reminder of this responsibility that we all share to care for our fellow human beings. And in our midwinter touring, last year during our entire tour and the beginning of our tour this year, our audiences have helped us raise almost $20,000 to give to various food shelters in the towns that we visited on our tour. And if you'd like to be a part of that movement and pretend that we are giving a concert in your town, you can find your local food bank and make a donation. And we'll probably be doing that for our local one here as well tonight, Will and I. And so thank you for joining us. And this is Time to Remember the Poor.
Old winter is come with its cold, chilling breath, and the leaves are all gone from the trees. All nature seems touched by the finger of death, and the lakes are beginning to freeze. When your minds are annoyed by the wide swelling flood, and your bridges are useful no more, when in plenty you enjoy everything that is good, that's the time to remember the poor. The cold air and snow will in plenty descend, and whiten the prospect around. The keen cutting wind from the north will attend, and cover it over the ground. When the hills and the dales are all candied with white, and the rivers are froze on the shore, when the bright twinkling stars they proclaim the cold night, that's the time to remember the poor. The poor timid hare through the woods may be traced by her footsteps indented in the snow. When our lips and our fingers are all dangling with cold, and the marksman a shooting doth go, when the young wanton lads on the river slide, and the icicles hang at your door, when in plenty you are sitting by a warm fireside, you will tremble to think of the poor. Old winter comes calling with its snow, wind, and sleet, and the question, whose lives have worth? Is it those by the fireside, or those in the street? Should it all be the luck of your birth? For their lot could be yours by a small change of fate. We're no different in worth at the core. If by fortune's fickle favor your estates were reversed, you would sing to remember time to remember the poor.
Feels very appropriate to be singing that with all the snow coming down outside. But one other thing that I always think about when we do that is the line in the verse that says, "The young wanton lads on the river slide." When we were first working up this arrangement, among us that turned into talking about the young wonton lads, little dumpling lads.
Tasty.
And so a couple.
I think we were in the middle of rehearsing the song, and we are like, oh, where should we start from? And I said, let's start from the dumplings. And everyone went, what?
What? So a couple of years ago, I made these little wonton lads for everyone. I'm going to try to show it to the camera here. I think that's visible. There's little wonton lad ornaments with their little ice skates sliding on the river. So that's, it's in a song about a very important, with a very important message, but also has moments that still make us smile.
And if you want to make us happy in the chat, please tell us about your strangest midwinter holiday decoration, please.
Oh.
That'll be our surprise for later.
Right. But next we're going to sing you a version of the Darby Ram, a version that we learned from the singing of the Watersons. The tradition comes from a mummer's custom in the Midlands of England, where mummers would take a carved ram's head, or sometimes even a real sheep's skull, and put it on a broomstick and take it around to houses and pubs with a song asking for, as we've learned, beer and money. And the song describes the sort of exaggerated, larger-than-life attributes of the ram, and is often interrupted by little antics or interjections, like the butcher having trouble slaughtering the ram because it's just so huge. And the verses also talk about the various townspeople vying for the different parts of the ram that have or that are purported to bring prosperity and good fortune. So we hope you will join in on the chorus of this. Lalem, Lalem, pitiful Lalem lay are the words. And when we asked the Watersons, Eliza Carthy of the Watersons, what that meant, she said, we've been singing this for decades and we don't know either. So there you go. This is the Darby Ram.
In comes I and our old lass.
Short of money and short of brass.
Give us a pint and let us sup.
And then we'll do the Darby Tuck.
And sing, Lalem, Lalem, pitiful Lalem, and sing, Lalem.
sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay. And sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay. Well, now my story is over, I have no more to say. Please give us all a New Year's box and we will go away. And sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay. And sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay. Sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay. And sing lay lum, pitiful lay lum, lay.
I saw someone say they had a stick of butter as an ornament on their tree, which
I've
I
seen
fully
that.
endorse. And just to clarify, we did not think that the lyric was Wonton Lad, but we just really love the idea as if it was about a wonton, a
Speak
skating
for
wonton.
yourself.
Okay, well Jeremy might have thought it
The
was
rest
about
of
a
us
wonton
can
lad.
read the lyrics.
We also have a pickle ornament. Someone said a pickle. There's a
That's
lot of
true.
good
There's
ornaments.
a pickle
Yeah.
on the tree right now.
Hidden pickle.
But anyway, one of the traditions that we grew up with was going every year to see a show called Noel Sing We Clear, which was full of incredible carols from England and the US. Really the ones that you don't hear anywhere else nowadays. And Noel was a group that toured for 40 years, and Lauren's dad, who is watching the live stream right now, was one of the members. And we learned so many incredible pieces of music from listening to them all our childhoods and really into our adulthoods. And this next one is one such piece. It's called the Cherry Tree Carol, and it's sort of an odd folk tale about the Nativity, which sort of imagines what might have happened on the day when Mary came home to Joseph and said, "You know, by the way." And anyway, we love how it sort of shows a very human side to that story while also still being full of magic. This is the Cherry Tree Carol.
When Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he married Mary, sweet Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Oh, Joseph and Mary went walking all through an orchard green, where there were berries and there were cherries, as thick as might be seen. Oh, Joseph and Mary went walking all through an orchard good, where there were berries and there were cherries, as red as any blood. Oh, then bespoke sweet Mary in a voice so fair and so mild, "Pick me one berry, pick me one cherry, for I am with child." Oh, then bespoke old Joseph with an answer most unkind, "Let him pick berries, let him pick cherries, that brought thee now with child." Oh, then bespoke this sweet baby, all in his mother's womb, "Bow down, thou tallest tree, that my mother might have sown. Bow down, 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 thou tallest tree. Then bow it down, the tallest tree, then bow it down, the tallest tree, then bow Mary cried, "O sinners drown, thy belly's drowned and bow down." And Mary cried, "O see now, Joseph, I've cherries at command." Oh, then bespoke old Joseph, "I have done Mary wrong. Cheer up, my dearest dear, and do not be cast down." So Mary picked one cherry, as red as any blood, and Mary and Joseph, they walked on homeward, all with their heavy load.
I wanted to mention that speaking of Noel Sing We Clear, for the past bunch of years, Windborne has been part of an event called Sing Noel with some of the members of Noel, as well as some of sort of the next generation, that happens at the Latches Theatre in Brattleboro, as well as is live streamed. And we're not one of the main acts this year, but we are making a secret appearance. That's next Tuesday in Brattleboro, Vermont. So if you're within striking distance, we can promise that there's great music overall, and we'll actually be back in Brattleboro the week after with our full Midwinter show and stage show and audience sing-alongs and all of that. But maybe Izzo can drop the link to that. Go find that in the chat, and folks can find that as well as the live stream there, and we'd love to see you at both of those events.
So this next piece is one that we found in an old manuscript, a collection of Christmas carols written by monks in the 1600s in the city of Avignon in southern France. And we thought that this particular one, part of this collection, was very interesting because it tells the story of the Nativity from kind of an underrepresented point of view. The song is called "Satan Was Very Surprised," and it says that Satan was so surprised when he heard about the birth of this little king that he tripped and he fell flat on his nose. And then he started quaking all over in fear, and after that he shook his fist at the heavens and had a temper tantrum. And the song concludes by suggesting that we should all celebrate Satan's downfall by playing the cymbals and tootling on the clarinet. And I guess when the monks finished writing that one, they decided they really thought they weren't quite done telling the whole story. So they wrote a second one, which is kind of a deeper dive into Satan's mental and emotional state after the temper tantrum. It says, "Poor Satan, he's drained. He's cooked like a chicken. And he kind of looks like a sad fish. And you know, the thing about it is, he's in such a terrible position now, you're really not going to hear about him anymore. He's just going to appear in paintings." And well, when we found those two carols, we said we obviously have to sing them. So this is our version of "Satan es ben estuna," Satan is very surprised, and "Lu pauvre Satan," poor Satan.
Poor Satan.
Satanas benes du nada verbis laribado.
Satanas benes du nada verbis laribado. Satanas benes du nada verbis laribado. Satanas benes du nada verbis laribado. Na capitolo che snadio me già cruciado. Adunada na so ben sai ne mugare pa. Satanes penes tu nada vevis la ribado, da capito regas nadu nove già cucciado, adunado nasa sobe seinem mugarpa. Jugas dunno chapla chal, vas la caramelo, jugas dunno chapla chal, vas la caramelo, nu diablesse vengi fo, perdi la cervelo, adunado nasa sobe seinem mugarpa. Jugas dunno chapla chal, vas la caramelo, 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 jugas dunno chapla chal, vas la caramelo. Jugas dunno chapla ciao, lupare satanes bles, embaque cum in pule, muradela macadiro, tigaliro, muradela macadiro, lantan tigaliro, la prunette mi
Lianduna de bastun,
l'ancoiu di la frituro, tigaliro, sembra para pescadiro, lantan tigaliro. Lupare satanes bles, embaque cum in pule, muradela macadiro, tigaliro, muradela macadiro, lantan tigaliro. Satanes bevis tu nada bevis la ribado. Poor Satan.
Poor Satan indeed.
I think one of the things that I love about that is we sometimes like think of the past and like music from the past or traditions from the past as like being sort of this like very stodgy thing, and it's just like no, these were like monks and they were writing these hilarious carols, and yeah, it sort of opens up that perspective a little bit. We're gonna before we sing you the next song, I just wanted to talk briefly about something that many of you already know, which is our Patreon page. Patreon is a platform where ordinary people can become patrons of the arts, and essentially you sign up, you send Windborne a monthly donation, and that really is a huge part of what has enabled us to be able to keep making music as our full-time job, keep creating new arrangements, new songs, doing the research, going into archives, as well as bringing this music to communities that otherwise couldn't access it, doing workshops in schools and master classes and things like that. So it really helps make music sustainable at a time when the arts, and particularly music with a message, is under attack. And in return, we like to send you our latest arrangements, the behind the scenes. We have like a whole multi-part, many posts on the creation of the songs that we've sung you tonight and that we have coming up, and that also gives some of the behind the scenes in other ways. After this program is done tonight, we're going to be hopping on a Zoom call with a bunch of you that have signed up. Patrons got early access to that and a big discount. And so if you'd like to join us, patreon.com/Windborne is the way, and we would love to welcome you into that community. Also, we hope that if you do come to a show later on in our season, throughout December, please do come say hi. We're going to be touring sort of down the coast, as well as a lot of songs around New England, and for the first time we're bringing the Midwinter show to the UK, and we'll be doing 5 concerts there, which are selling fast, so go check that out. Tell your friends, bring your friends. But now we're going to sing you one of, I think maybe the first song that was sort of a Midwinter theme that we ever arranged as Windborne. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Back in like 2016, I want to say. It was a long time ago. We're coming up on 10 years of this song. It's called Come and I Will Sing You, and it's a Christmas counting song, but perhaps not the one that you might expect.
The one that some of them.
Well, you might
Yeah.
expect. The general you.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you one of them.
What shall be the one of them?
One is one and one alone.
Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you two of them.
What shall be the two of them?
Two of the Christmas babes in green.
One is one and one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you three of them.
What shall be the three of them?
Three of the three that's in Bethlehem.
Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one and one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you four of them.
What shall be the four of them?
Four of the carolers at the door.
Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you five of them.
What shall be the five of them?
Five of the oxen standing by.
Four of the carolers at the door. Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you six of them.
What shall be the six of them?
Six of the six that never did mix.
Five of the oxen standing by. Four of the carolers at the door. Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you seven of them.
What shall be the seven of them?
Seven of the shiners up in the sky.
Six of the six that never did mix. Five of the oxen standing by. Four of the carolers at the door. Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you eight of them.
What shall be the eight of them?
Eight of them are the filly shine white.
Seven of the shiners up in the sky. Six of the six that never did mix. Five of the oxen standing by. Four of the carolers at the door. Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you nine of them.
What shall be the nine of them?
Nine of them's at Mary Ann.
Eight of them are the filly shine white. Seven of the shiners up in the sky. Six of the six that never did mix. Five of the oxen standing by. Four of the carolers at the door. Three of the three that's in Bethlehem. Two of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so. Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you 10 of them.
What shall be the 10 of them?
10 are the 10 commandments.
9 of them's at Mary Ann.
8 of them are the filly shine white.
7 of the shiners up in the sky.
6 are the 6 that never did mix.
5 of the oxen standing by. 4 of the carolers at the door. 3 of the 3 that's in Bethlehem. 2 of the Christmas babes in green. One is one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly, alone, and never shall remain so.
Come and I will sing you.
What shall I sing you?
I will sing you 11 of them.
What shall be the 11 of them?
11, 11 all gone to heaven.
10 of the 10 commandments. 9 of them's at Mary Ann. 8 of them are the filly shine white. 7 of the shiners up in the sky. 6 of the 6 that never did mix. followers all in a row. And all gone to heaven, 10 of the 10 commandments. 9 of them said Mary Ann, 8 of them are the filly shine white. 7 of the shiners up in the sky, 6 of the 6 that never did mix. 5 of the oxen standing by, 4 of the carolers at the door, 3 of the 3 that sing medley, 2 of the Christmas bears in green. 1 is one and one alone. Come to me, dilly, come and dilly alone, and never shall remain so.
Woo! Oh, so fun. Love that song.
One midwinter tradition that that we love and are interested in is the tradition of renning, which is going out into the woods in midwinter and hunting for a wren, catching it, putting it in a handmade cage or a hat made out of straw, dressing it up in ribbons and silks, and parading it around the village with song, asking for beer and money. And there are a lot of songs associated with this custom, and there's some folklorists who looked at these songs about hunting. I should say that the wren in these songs is usually referred to also as the king of the birds. And there are some folklorists who have looked at these songs about hunting for this king of the birds with sticks and stones, or other times with bows and arrows, or still other times with guns and cannons, and wondered if maybe the bird was a metaphor for something else. And some of them have even tried to connect these songs and this custom to the Peasants' Revolt in England in the 1380s. And whether or not that is actually a historical connection that really was there, we've recently been finding the idea of a peasants' revolt pretty compelling for a variety of reasons. And so we decided to sort of lean into that interpretation of the custom. So we've done a version of an old Welsh song for hunting the wren. This is The Never Beyond.
Where are you going, says Dibbin to Dobbin? Where are you going, says Richard to Robin? Where are you going, says John? Where do you go, says the Never Beyond? We go to the woods, says Dibbin to Robin. We go to the woods, says Richard to Robin. We go to the woods, says John. Down to the woods, says the Never Beyond. What will you do there, says Dibbin to Robin? What will you do there, says Richard to Robin? What will you do there, says John? What will you do, says the Never Beyond? We'll hunt the little wren, says Dibbin to Robin. We'll hunt the little wren, says Richard to Robin. Hunt the little wren, says John. Hunting the king, says the Never Beyond. And how will you hunt him, says Dibbin to Robin? How will you hunt him, says Richard to Robin? How will you hunt him, says John? Join in the hunt, says the Never Beyond. With sticks and with stones, says Dibbin to Robin. With sticks and with stones, with Richard with Robin. With sticks and with stones, says John. Sticks and stones to the Never Beyond. How will you bear him, says Dibbin to Robin? How will you bear him, says Richard to Robin? How will you bear him, says John? How do you bear him, says the Never Beyond? A cart and a horse, says Dibbin to Robin. A cart and a horse, says Richard to Robin. A cart and a horse, says John. A cart for a king, says the Never Beyond. And how will you serve him, says Dibbin to Robin? How supper, says the never beyond.
Who'll come to dinner, says Gibbon to Robin.
And who's at the feast, says Richard to Robin. Who's at the table, says John. Who gets to eat? Eyes to the blind, says
Eyes to the
Gibbon
blind.
Wings to the chain, says Richard to train. Ribs to the poor, says John. To each their due, says the never beyond. So where are you going?
Says Gibbon to Dobbin.
Where are you going?
Says Richard to Robin. Where are you going? Says John. Says
Where are you
John.
going? Says
John. And what will you do? Says the never beyond.
Who will bear hope? Who else but us? We must begin with a stone of mass resistance and pile stone on stone on stone. Begin cranking out whirlwinds of paper, the word that embodies, before anybody can rise to dance on the wind and the sword of action that cuts through. We must shine with hope. Stained glass windows that shape light into icons. Glow like lanterns borne before a procession. Who can bear hope back into the world but us? You, my other flesh. All of us who have seen the face of hope at least once in vision, in dreams, in marching. Who have found hope blooming above timberline by a melting glacier, who have sang it into rising like a conjured snake. Hope sleeps in our bones like a bear, waiting for spring to rise and walk.
100 years, 1,000 years, we're marching on the road. The going isn't easy yet, we've got a heavy load. We've got a heavy load. The way is blind with blood and sweat, and death sings in our ears. But time is marching on our side, we will defeat the years. We will defeat the years. While lords sit idly round the fire, we shiver in the cold. They rob us of our daily bread and starve our babes for gold. And starve our babes for gold. We men of bone, of shrunken shank, our only treasure dead. Women who carry at their breast heirs to the hungry earth, heirs to the hungry earth. Speak with one voice, we march, we rest, and march again upon the years. Those yet to come will stand upon the world that we build here. The world that we build here. 100 years, 1,000 years, we're marching on the road. The going isn't easy yet, we've got a heavy load. We've got
When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free.
Thank you all so much for joining us here in your own living room or wherever you are. It's really still feels fun to be able to be in my home and talking to all of you. And a huge shout out to Sam Long on sound.
Woo woo.
It's really, really helpful, essential to have someone here helping with all this equipment that you can't see. There's a lot of equipment that goes into these live streams. Please do look at our tour schedule. We'd love to see you in person. It's really quite a different show when we can have a full audience. This is great, and being in person is always special. So if you can catch a live show, please check that out. Please join our Patreon. So our tour schedule is at windbornesingers.com. And guess what else is at windbornesingers.com is our merch. So there's still time to order presents for any of the gift-giving celebrations coming up. We have several albums, more than it's hard to keep track of at this point. We have 2 older albums that are normal. They look like albums that's easy. We have 3 albums that are all packaged inside of books. It's still music, but there's a book that goes along with it. That's just our new thing. I think it's going to be books from now on.
You'll also get the download code with those when you order it online. So
download codes, yes, because who has a CD player these days?
actually, you'll just get the download. Not even a code.
No codes. Just download straight to your device, laptop, whatever you've got. Anyway, so yes, there's 2 albums of Songs of Social Struggle. There's our newest album that we just launched last year, which is full color. It's got beautiful illustrations by our friend Matt. And that is all of this music of Midwinter. It's called To Warm the Winter Hearth, so check that one out. But there's also t-shirts. There's socks based on the art from the To Warm the Winter Hearth album.
That's what I'm most excited about.
Those are pretty fun. There's a fox on them. Anyway, they're great. What else is on the website?
We have vinyl. Our Winter Hearth album is available as vinyl. It's our first ever pressing, and we're very excited about that as well.
Yeah. So is that everything I'm supposed to say?
That's all the things.
Great. We're going to leave you with this song, which is Wishes for the Turning Year by our friend Jennifer Cutting.
O kind companions gathered here,
Oh, at the turning of the year, the hour grows late, our hearts grow fond.
in melody shall be our bond. We live in hope, we pray for peace, we meet with joy the year's new lease. The falling snow, the icy moonlight shining clear. So let us sing to welcome in the turning year. Now Yule is past, the old year fades, time heals all wounds, or so they say. Though battle scarred, we will prevail, we hold the pen that writes the tale. Do not regret the flow of years, for there is naught that disappears, or every kindness written large among the stars. So let us sing to welcome in the turning year. The tallest trees, the barest boughs, the callow choir of earnest vows. Whatever boon we ask of life, we ask it here, we ask it now. So let us toast to absent friends, to those we've hurt, let's make amends. And those we love, let's set them free, yet hold them near. And let us sing to welcome in the turning year.
The minutes pass, the hour strikes, the mighty flares light up the night. Now let us raise a festive glass, that all we hope may
I wish you joy, I wish you peace, I wish you health, but more than these, the power to know just what to keep and what let go. So let us sing to welcome in the turning year, turning year. Let us sing to welcome in the turning year.
Well, we're wishing you all the best for the coming year, but I don't think we're actually quite done.
We're not done?
I think we might have to sing another song. We will sing one more song, a holiday surprise. After this, for those of you who are joining us on the Zoom, it'll take us a couple minutes to switch over, but go to your email, find the Zoom link, get in the waiting room. We'll be ready for you there. And we'll talk about some of these songs more. We'll talk about, a few days ago, we actually met the artist for the book for the first time in person, To Warm the Winter Hearth. He did all of the illustrations, all the watercolors. He came to one of our concerts in Michigan, and that was our first time meeting there. We'll show you the back of this sweater, which is not actually the same pattern as the front. Never before seen on live YouTube. And many other things. We'll sing you some more songs. If you haven't signed up for that yet, you still have time. You can go to the website. You'll get a Zoom link sent as soon as you sign up. For those of you who are patrons, you can use that code and get $20 off of it. So we're going to wrap up our concert with something that's become a little bit of a tradition. We have all of this strange folklore, all of these amazing creatures of the season, and it wouldn't be fair to leave you without singing about perhaps the most famous holiday creature of them all.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very, very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Then on one foggy Christmas Eve, old Santa came to say, "Oh, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, oh, won't you guide my sleigh?"
Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, "Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Oh, Rudolph, you'll go down in history." And lo, their words were prophecy, and soon before too long, Rudolph had signed a film deal and was valorized in song. But we forgot the melody and always sing it wrong, and we try to remember every year. Did we come near as we sing of Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer? Red-nosed reindeer.
Bear with us one verse longer, for our story marches on.
Spotify stole Rudolph's profits, paid him 0.4 cents a song. Then the workshop at the North Pole was bought out by Amazon to replace reindeer with drones. When the bosses told the reindeer they would not be paid to fly, then Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer raised his red nose to the sky, and the reindeer formed a union and they flew their banner high as they sang this union song. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. It's the reindeer union song.
One more time.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. It's the Reindeer Union song.
Solidarity forever!
Solidarity! Coming very, very soon to our online store, Solidarity Forever stickers. It's been such a pleasure to have you all here in our living room singing these songs, getting to share this time and these stories and that shared intention of hundreds of people really spread across the globe coming to think about this music, this turning of the wheel of the season. We're so glad to share this music with you now and anytime that we come across you on the road, in concert, in person. We hope to see you down the road, and we're wishing you the best for the coming year.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.